from 70 to end of 70s, Singapore's music scene is still quite conservative.
Yeah.
So when I get this scholarship to be able to study in Australia, Queensland, I got the scholarships on flute actually.
Western flute.
Western flute.
Oh, nice.
So I'm same as you. Yeah. And I really get to see something really very different. Very it's like a cultural shock to me, because before that you don't really listen to any atonal music or avant-garde. We're talking about that. And when you go there, everything is to me it's like shocking. We play those simple music, or before that, of course, I play the Western flute. I play some Mozart concertos, Bach sonatas, and then that kind of thing, and then some romantic stuff, but nothing like the most advanced new music, so-called, is Poulenc's sonata for flute, that kind of thing. So when you go over to Australia, and you get to hear Stockhausen and things like that. I don't know what they are doing, and then but I'm quite open. The good thing about it is I try to absorb like a sponge, everything I can have in hand.
So now these days when you write, do you have any preference, or you write?
There's no preference. I kind of do a lot of experiment during that periods, and then my teacher encouraged us to do all kind of things, all sorts of things, and they guide us to listen to all kind of music, and you can do anything you like, and then as long as you have an interest and you can explain what you are doing. You cannot just anyhow do things. If you want to do something very weird, you have to have a reason. Even when you write traditional type of music composition, you still have to have a goal and have to have some logic in it. Why you want to do this? Why you choose this form, and so on, so forth. In terms of preference, I don't think I have much preference, but I think one thing is very important is when I was in Australia, I discovered that, something that actually there's nothing new in music or in any musical creation. I was talking about in the early 80s or late 70s when I was there, because they they subscribed some avant-garde magazine, music magazine. There's a lot of that in the library in the conservatory, and I get to the access to those materials, and I remember was quite I still can accept it, but then, it's very strange. I feel very strange when I look at the magazine. Something like they call it fur music. Fur, what's fur?
No, fur.
Fur, those. It's really small pieces of fur, and then they give you instruction to play. Actually, you can play. They have this different portion of the fur, stick onto the pages, and then they will teach you how to. They have instruction there to tell you what to do. How to enjoy the music. You just rub. Basically, you just rub on the music, with different speed and different pressure, so that it will make some very soft sounds, and then the furs are in different sections. So in between you have this this part that don't have any fur, so that will be like a rest, So you play that, and then they say this is a new composition, and then there's music composed for a table, and there's music composed for clarinets and tighter a parrot with a toothache or something like that, Yeah. No. The instruction is that you have to play this music like imagine that the parrots have a toothache, but
for clarinet.
Yeah, for clarinet, and then you think, the bird don't have a teeth. You know, something
So
like
this
that.
is a monthly magazine, weekly
Something
magazine.
like that, yeah. Well, I think monthly. I don't think they can produce it in a week. And then there's this dangerous music, you know, and they show you how they produce this dangerous music. I think there are two types of dangerous music. I remember one is, you know, somebody, you know, try to, you know, move a piano up to, you know, maybe 6th or 7th floor, you know, and then they have, you know, all these recorders and, you know, things that set up, you know, below.
Okay.
And then they throw the piano down, and then piano will, you know, like a lot of noise, and then they record the noise, you know, and then they make it into, you know, some kind of electronic music, you know, after that.
I see.
And another one is, you know, so-called, because it's a bit dangerous. I mean, you throw the piano down, you know, you may hurt somebody. And another piece of dangerous music is something like somebody, you know, put a stack of score, you know, score paper in front of a wall, you know, and he after that he used something like a machine gun to shoot on the score, and then after that you see a lot of hole on the score, and then that will, you know, imply the pitch, the different pitch, something like that, you know, and it's quite dangerous, of course. So they call it dangerous music. Yeah, all kind of this kind of nonsense. But I mean, the thing is, you have a free mind to do it, and they encourage you to, you know, to do anything. I mean, virtually, you like to do it. You know, they don't stop you. Not like Singapore, you know. You only listen to those traditional classical music, and then they didn't listen to much to, you know, even Schoenberg, you know, atonal music.